Hi, this is Anthony. Thank you for coming and joining me on this review. I wanted to go ahead and do a quick, kind of small review. I wanted to talk to you today about a quick review about the new show that came out on Amazon Prime this past weekend called Reacher. If you're not familiar, Reacher is Jack Reacher, based off of a series of novels. There used to be some films that starred Tom Cruise that was released in 2012 as well as 2016. And this is a reimagining of the character, kind of a reboot of sorts. This one starring actor Alan, not sure if I'm pronouncing his name correctly, Ritchson. That's how I think it's pronounced. Alan Ritchson is the title character who plays Reacher in the show for Amazon Prime. I saw the trailer about a month ago or so, and when I saw the trailer I was like, oh, they're bringing this into a series. And I saw this guy, Alan, cast as the title character. I'm like, interesting that they chose him to play Jack Reacher. I wouldn't have imagined him in this role. If anyone is familiar with Alan Ritchson, he's been in quite a few things. First time I saw him was in his role at Smallville playing Aquaman. And his first appearance in Smallville as Aquaman was back in 2005. I'll be honest, not to hate or anything, but to be honest, when I saw him initially in Smallville as his first appearance as Aquaman in that TV show, seeing his face, I'm like, I do not see this guy as Aquaman. He doesn't look like Aquaman to me. Even though he has the blonde hair, he has short blonde hair, but to me he had a butterface. For me, he's always had that kind of butterface look. I kind of got used to him as Aquaman, even though he only appeared in 4 episodes in Smallville. Next time I really saw him was, he does appear in the Hunger Games series. I just don't recall specifically seeing him there. And additionally, I didn't know this until after I was reviewing his filmography. He also plays Raphael in the Michael Bay series of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I thought that was pretty interesting. I have seen him show up as Hawk in Supergirl. He kind of also plays a multiverse version of Hawk in DC's Legends of Tomorrow. His appearance in these shows were in the Crisis on Infinite Earths crossover event with all those programs right before the pandemic hit. And then he reprises his role as Hawk in the Titans show, which is pretty interesting since Titans appears, I believe, on HBO Max, or just the HBO programs. With that being said, I haven't seen him in anything else leading up to Reacher. I actually was surprised by his portrayal of the role. His portrayal is more subtle than Tom Cruise's portrayal of the character. I did enjoy his portrayal of Jack Reacher. He does really good. Again, it is more subtle, but I like that subtlety that he does compared to Tom Cruise's intensity that he brings to the character. The storyline throughout all the episodes was fantastic. I was hooked from episode 1 all the way through to the end of episode 8. And there was some shocking moments too. There are some points where it does get graphic. I was shocked at a few points in a couple of the episodes. So it's really good. I would highly recommend it. It took me all weekend to be able to watch it just because I had other stuff that I needed to do. However, you could get through all 8 episodes in one day. I'd highly recommend it. Alan Ritchson was great in his role. The storyline is perfect, and I do hope they continue with another season. I didn't even realize that this show came out when it did, which was last Friday. I didn't realize until New Rockstars was tweeting about doing a watch party on it. And they were tweeting like every few minutes about what was going on the pilot episode. So I was like, okay, cool. I'm gonna go see if I can at least watch the pilot episode this weekend. Watched the pilot episode, was hooked, and that got me to watch all 8 episodes throughout the rest of the weekend. You'll enjoy it. Go watch it. Alan Ritchson is a big guy. He's a lot bigger than Tom Cruise. Honestly, they talk about that a lot throughout the series, especially if you compare him next to Tom Welling when he was in Smallville. He didn't look so big. So it seemed like he, got bigger, in terms of his muscle capacity. His face line seems more chiseled than it was when he appeared in Smallville when I first saw him in 2005. Anyway, with that being said, go watch it. I highly recommend it. Enjoy it. Give this video a like. Go ahead and subscribe. I plan on doing some more impromptu reviews like this. I do plan on doing more in-depth reviews as well. So keep a lookout. Thank you for watching. Peace.